Hi, this is Sid Zagri. I'm reaching you today from beautiful Santa Barbara, California. It's December the 16th, 2020. It's a gorgeous day here, and it's a wonderful day in the world of Valara. A little over 2 weeks ago, we received an announcement indicating that the SARS-2 virus is something that the Active Pure technology kills on surfaces up to 99.98% within 7 hours. This is a preliminary test. We're looking forward to getting uh, the the air purification tests, and we know that we already are doing a great job with the SARS-1 virus and many other viruses and bacterias up to 99.999% within 30 minutes. And this video is set up to give you a technology overview of this amazing, life-saving, life-changing technology. So let's jump right in. First, I'm going to share my screen with you. You can see it. And so, the question becomes, what does this Air and Surface Pro actually do, right? We've got scientific studies that back this up. What I want you to see is a little bit about this Active Pure cell. The Active Pure cell is an amazing patented design that pulls air through these honeycomb-like tubes made of rare earth and noble metals, and then exposing them to a UVC light. Now, that light does kill bacteria, does kill viruses, does kill mold and mildew. However, that's not the point. The point is that as it moves through this cell, it converts the humidity in the air, the water in the air, from H2O to H2O2, or hydrogen peroxide. That then is spread throughout the entire environment up to 3,000 square feet. And when it hits a virus, it dissolves the shell. The shell is made of fat or lipid, and the hydrogen peroxide renders it inert. Happens very quickly, works really, really well, and it works in conjunction with a bipolar ionization process that goes out into the environment from the moment you turn the unit on, and it causes the particulate matters in the air, any of the pathogens, any of the contaminants, any of the dust, any of the dust mites, to fall to the surface immediately. And then the Active Pure cell and its technology goes to work on either killing those pathogens and contaminants or rendering them inert. So let's get into a little bit more detail here. This is what this beautiful unit looks like. You can see in the environment, in the home, also in the office, in churches, all different kinds of places. We're addressing pollen, dust mite, viruses, dust, mold spores, volatile organic compounds, and more in short order. And here you're seeing this very important component. This technology was developed in conjunction with NASA, and it was for the International Space Station in order to keep that air clean and pure. They had some gas issues there that they needed to deal with, and our parent company, Aris, got together and worked with NASA and created a solution for that. And as a result, we were inducted into the Space Technology Hall of Fame and are, in fact, space technology certified. So traditional technologies like HEPA remove contaminants as they travel through the purification unit, and they can help reduce air pollution to a degree, but they don't reduce surface contamination at all, and they do not adequately reduce airborne contaminants. Viruses are little tiny microscopic things. You know, a really good several $1,000 HEPA filter will filter down to 3 microns in size. A virus is 0.125 nanometers in size. It's orders of magnitude smaller. So what ActivePure does is it proactively targets contaminants, viruses, bacteria, mold, fungi, VOCs, and allergens in the air and on surfaces, eliminating them on contact to 99.999%, many of which are in 30 minutes. So it neutralizes these pollutants and contaminants in places that other technologies and filtration systems can't reach, and it delivers measurable results. So some of the things that are really helpful is eliminating common triggers of allergies and asthma. Again, removing all these things from the air, safely and naturally scrubbing and decontaminating indoor environments, ozone-free air and surface cleaning. This literally enhances health and improves the quality of life. The way it does that is based on the idea that if you don't have an air purifier, you are one. So we're breathing about 3,000 gallons of air every day. And if we don't get these contaminants out of our indoor environments, then we are ingesting them, and our immune system and our digestion and all the systems in our body have to work really hard to get them out. When we don't have to ingest them, our immune system functions at a higher level. Our quality of life is improved. And everybody that has one of these units knows that within a matter of minutes to hours, and if not, within a day or two of exactly what that means. And it's portable, no installation required. It's been tested into 500 square feet up to 3,000 square feet. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 3-year limited warranty, just to cover a couple of those bases. So here's where it's being used. Businesses, space station, Ground Zero Museum, Liberty Bell Museum, hospitals, doctor's offices, professional sports facilities, nursing homes, hotels, schools, transportation, any indoor space. Here's some of the scientific proof. This is average percentage of RNA virus reduction. 30 minutes down to 99.999. That's actually after 60 minutes. 30 minutes is 99.999. These are done in third-party laboratories complying with FDA protocols in these FDA certified labs. This is a DNA virus reduction. You can see the results there. Here we are for bacteria reduction. And these are some of the nastier compounds out there, pathogens that can really hurt us, including MRSA, antibiotic-resistant staph. I had staph when I lived in Hawaii. Not pleasant. This is reduction of airborne contaminants. This is a technology testing conducted by University of Cincinnati some years ago. This is something that'll cause you to not see a hotel room ever again in the same way. Take a look at this. All of these different parts of a hotel room. This is what it does. Television remote, 0, 24 hours. Same thing after 30 days. Desk surface, carpet, HVAC, light switch, door handle, same result. It's absolutely amazing. Bacteria results, before and after, 24 hours and 30 days. You can see a little tougher, but does a fantastic job. So here's what we have in terms of looking at a sports locker room. These are the before and after results. Check it out. These owners have millions of dollars on the line. In the case of a sports championship, professional sports championship, perhaps $1 billion on the line. These athletes get infected with an aggressive virus or bacteria. It can bring the whole team down. Even one key player out of a game could cost them a championship, and they rely on this. We have over a dozen testimonials from professional baseball teams and football teams using this technology right now. So to take this just a little bit deeper, I want you to see this. I showed you this slide earlier, but I want to show you another piece. And this is what you're looking at here are the before and after of a petri dish that have been brought into an environment. You can see that before, after a period of time, how much is growing from that environment. And then after that, check it out. There's almost nothing growing in that environment. So this really is, in a nutshell, what you want to be able to share with people. Active Pure technology, it's the core technology in the Air and Surface Pro. First, goes into the environment with this bipolar ion generation. It's more like a radio frequency, kind of a static charge that causes all of the contaminants to clump together and fall to the floor. It travels as soon as you turn it on, 1,200 miles an hour through doors and walls and windows, as long as they're not steel or concrete, and it causes the contaminants and the pathogens to fall to the floor. Then, over time, we see that the cell is converting the water molecules in the humidity in the air from water to hydrogen peroxide. That's what's going into the environment and killing these pathogens or rendering them inert. So that's it for today. I want to thank you so much for um, joining me for this brief presentation on Active Pure technology. There's a lot more detail. You can see the studies themselves that are in your Velara Business Associate portal under resources. Of course, you can contact me. You can contact the person that sponsored you into Velara. We want to help you to be successful and get out in front of this virus nationally. That's our mission. I want to make sure that every single home, every single business, every single church, every single synagogue, every single temple, all the civic organizations, all the museums, all the sports arenas, we want them all to have this technology, and you're the one that's going to make that happen. Thanks so much. Watch the next video. Got a lot of them out there for you. Bye-bye.